Hi guys, welcome back to the battery bank tutorial. Now what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the structural integrity. So we're going to put 4 poles around the shelves just to hold them up where they are. Then we're going to do a front, back, top and sides, and then after that all we've got to do is the door, the ventilation vents, well for us personally because we want to direct where the fumes are going, and then after that all there is to do is the nuts and bolts. So we're going to get started. We're going to go a lot quicker than last time because obviously go through the tutorials you've picked up a couple of things, so essentially I'm just going to name the tools that I'm using and how I'm going to do it. So first of all I just want to kind of get all these tools out. Mark all these holes up. Of course it's a component we're going to be creating, so we only need to do one of them. Now we're going to pattern them round. Let's get them going. So now we can create our holes on the surfaces and create this side. So what we're going to do, we're just going to get the circle tool out and just using the snapping feature just to get all these holes done rather quickly. And do that circle. There's all our circles done. Next we need to decide how high we want this to be. So if we take our tape measure out again, what I'm going to decide to do is I'm going to pull that down. I'm just going to make it 30 off the bottom. And then make it 600 up there. See, it's all got plenty of room now. So this is quite simple. Just get your rectangle tool out and we snap like so. If we get our eraser out, no eraser, sorry, select tool, and just start deleting these circles. So get a pad tool out, come out 2mm. And obviously the final step is to create our curve and our next side. So remember it was 3 to 3, 1 to 1. Our arc tool, and our line tool, we just want to snap this up here like so. So now what I want to do is make a couple of snaps from the tape measure down here. I want it to be just 30 out. So what we can do then is rectangle, snap it here, get a pad tool and go out 2mm. So there's that bit. Now what we're going to do is going to pattern this around the side. Now the reason that I came out this far is because on top I'm going to put a lip. As you can see, and that little lip is what's going to hold our casing in place, just by putting a couple of screw holes in there. So that's what we're going to do now. First of all, obviously, get a tape measure out and do our little curve. Can't remember the little circle or the little curve area was a bulge of 0.3 and the big one was a bulge of 1. Now just get our line tool and our pad tool. It doesn't matter if you don't quite make it, just re-pull. So next again, we'll get our tape measure out and we'll just do 30 again. Get your rectangle tool, pad of 2, actually undo that. We're going to put our, we just want one. Circle, so we're going to put 50 in there. So if we get our circle tool out, make it a M5, so I'm going to put a 5mm hole. So that's a 2.5 radius. Now get your select tool and just delete that surface. And get our pad tool out and down to. And then what we're going to do is we're going to triple click everything. We're going to right click, make component, and then we're going to put end stand and create. So what we're going to do, if you remember, click M and press your control. Obviously got a bit too far there. Keep it on the green axis. It's no problem. Now the reason I've done it this way and put the hole in the centre at the top is because what I'm about to do next, even though they're not facing direction, it doesn't actually matter, but it saves creating and building multiple different parts. You can do if you want to, but from a design point of view there's absolutely no reason for doing so on this point. So again, we're going to click and we're going to get our select tool and click both of these and then click move. Keep them along this axis, and then if we right click, flip our alignment, as you can see it's now on, it's there. There we go, just move it 1mm, it's all sorted. Now as I said, it's mirrored the component, so it doesn't actually matter, and it just holds true there. So I'm going to create a group and just rename it stands. Right, so next, the next part, what we actually want to do. Now the reason I've modelled it like this, and it's just simply going to be a case which is bolted by these four on top and kept into place because it's going to be rigid against these ends. Now the reason why is because there's no point putting lots of screws in. We want it to look decent. If you've got lots of nuts and bolts hanging around on the outside, it's going to look a bit bodged job. So the way I'm going to do this is quite simple. Is again sheet metal, but the back is literally just going to be a simple rectangle. So if I do a rectangle, here, we can see every part is covered, and really on this we want probably four holes on the top, four small holes. We only really want M4. It's just there to keep a basic structural shape to it. So if we measure how long this is, so 1 meter 35.3 centimeters. So if I do, there's our midpoint, get our line tool out, move it down 20, actually, just get our line tool out. If we come down 20, get our circle out, midpoint, and just do a hole of 4, and again get our line tool out again. See that on the wrong surface. Now, I think what the best thing is to do, just because it makes life simpler, get rid of this stand as well. Right, simple. Now let's go around and delete these surfaces. As you can see, why I should have got rid of it in the first place. It's no problem. Let's just get it done. With a 2mm thing. Right, now let's unhide everything. Let's create this new component, which would be back plate. So don't want the videos to be too long because they can be lengthy, and I'd rather have lots of little parts rather than lots of big parts, just 'cause it's easiest to follow. Now I'm just going to move this away from the back a little bit, just 30, because we're going to create the sides and the front, and then that's going to allow us to do the top, and the top will hold everything together pretty much. Now we'll go back to galvanize. Now let's do something a little bit different. Maybe some. That's there we go. A bit of coated metal. You can choose whichever colour you want. There's not just colours. Metal patterns. But we want it to be metal, and we want it to be treated metal just to keep everything in. It's getting there. It's looking better. But that's all we're going to be doing for this video. Like I said, I just want to keep them a little bit shorter rather than doing big parts. But that's not a problem. Get that deleted it by accident. So next time we'll finish off the case, but as you can see, I'm probably going to go a little bit quicker, keep the video shorter, but that's it for this time, and we'll get there little by little.